What happened to the Steam Workshop? Once a haven for human creativity, but now absolutely infected with AI slop. And whoever is behind this wants one thing: profit. They target real maps with bot waves of dislikes so that their own slop is ranked higher. This evil machine must be stopped, so I gathered 5 mappers to fight back and compete against each other and against the slop. This is the Workshop Virality Challenge, and whoever gets the most map subscriptions 1 week wins. Will we be targeted by another bot wave? Will we get any subs at all? And can you please turn off that music? Let the games begin. Now, I'll be competing as well against Haxon, Maven, Timur, and the last guy, let's call him Chomsky. Unfortunately, right before we started, Chomsky was already out of the game. And we were only 4. So I just went straight into the workshop to study the greats. These guys are the mafia bosses of the Steam Workshop, and their maps get millions of subs. We will get 1 point for each subscription, but also -5 points for each negative comment. So I need an idea, something I can finish in 1 week's time. And for some reason I thought about D-Train. There's so much unresolved potential here, and I was thinking about the good old Gmod roleplay days. Can I bring some of this magic back to CS2? I was on track for something big, and while I was remixing this map, I received intel that Haxon was also getting started on his map. What is this? Haxon has previously worked on Alcanzar and D. Holland, so this guy knows his way around the workshop. The first few days I was in a hammer editor flow state, but custom game modes need scripting. Would I be able to pull it off with 0 programming knowledge? And as I was dreaming about the Soviet days, the competition was heating up and pressure was rising from the Americans.
Every map starts with a box. Fuck.
Maven had finally started on his map.
I'm gonna make it big. Do a little compile. And evil. That's what we're calling this map. Oh, do you like my profile picture? Here, wait, if you can't see it there, I'll show it to you.
Now, Maven is known for Gnome Home, a cult classic masterpiece of a map.
Loudest dog outside.
But what is he gonna deliver this time? The train map was starting to look like something. It had that grimy, uncanny atmosphere, and I decided to give up on that roleplay idea. And since my French homie, George, sent me a script, I decided to turn this motherfucker into a battle royale map. Now, of course, this brings us to the last competitor, the guy who needs no introduction. T1, T2 Muir, T Muzzle, the GOAT YouTuber, streamer, and mapmaker who also made a battle royale map. I asked him if he had any sneak peek, but he was a closed book. But out of the blue, Haxon shared his idea. RuneScape. Wow. I can't wait to get 99 spin body, and then Maven as well.
I'm crafting something maniacal right now. I'm making something so evil. I haven't finished the side of the old Peter Griffin household, but trust me, it will be fucking done. And nobody will even get close to as many subscribers. Not even close. It's not even going to be a competition at all. Because who doesn't like Family Guy? I feel like even the Russians like Family Guy. Instead of adding the inside of the Peter Griffin household, the Griffin family household, I think I'm just going to put a hellish void with lots of jump scares and creatures. So I might just make an evil void. It can be like a clickbait kind of, because people will think that they're getting, you know, the Family Guy house. But in reality, they're just getting jump scared. Hopefully I can finish it by today or tomorrow. Sunday is tomorrow. The deadline. Nobody else has any chance of survival. I'll be taking this competition.
It's deadline day, and I've had some progress on this battle royale thing. The free-for-all and the crate mechanics were working. It was actually quite fun to play, but I wanted that extra dimension to the map. The symbol of virality himself, the king of our dopamine age, Mr. Beast. And so it was born, the Hunger Trains. But as we got closer to the deadline, strange things started to happen.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
When going on with the view model? Jimmy! No, he's broken. Don't do this, no!
I've gone through so many times.
With only hours left, there was no way I could fix this in time. And I decided to kill him and just leave him as a prop static. Of course, even after his death, he continued to curse me. And at the same time, Timur has submitted his map.
Alright, so our goal is to make a map that will get the most subscribers possible. The only logical conclusion here is to make an aim map, because they always do well. And so that's what I did. So I kinda...
Oh, Mona, it must be my birthday.
Timur started streaming while playing his new island map, and he was getting a head start on the rest of us.
Hello, Gonsam. The map is great, I haven't loved it.
But a few hours later, Hunger Trains was ready to gain millions of subscribers. Alongside Lumbridge, a cozy RuneScape map, and the iconic Peter Griffin's house. Now the standings after day 1 was ready to be counted. Not surprisingly, Timur was in the lead, but with 6 days left to count, anything could happen. All the submissions had ended up on the popular weekly page, and the bots were acting really strange. They had upvoted our maps instead of downvoting, and this had happened to other creators as well, like the legendary map Piff28 and D-Love. Maybe the bots were playing games to avoid getting banned? Whatever they were doing, they couldn't stop us. The maps continued to gain subscribers, and at last, we had the final results of the competition. Let's count them. And the winner is... Timur. Followed by Maven, Haxon, and Hunger Trains at the bottom. Or more like starving trains, am I right, guys? It was a great week, and I'll happily send a prize to the winners. You wanna win some gnomes as well? We will be streaming in a week or so on this channel, of course with a giveaway, so keep your eyes open and stay hungry.
Hey, Peter. Wait, let's do some cinematic shots of Peter. Wait, hold on. Joe Swanson. Peter Griffin. Okay.
I'm so tired of you.